How to sell printable party decorations on Etsy. Hey guys, welcome to this new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can sell your own products using this platform. So let's get started by clicking on the Shop Manager button on your top right. Then you will proceed to setting up your Etsy shop. So here you have 6 steps to go through in order to set up your Etsy shop. So the first one is the shop preferences. Then you have to name your shop, stock your shop, how you get paid, set up billing, and last but not least, your shop security. So here, let's just start from the first step, which is the shop preferences. So here you choose the shop's language, the shop's country, and the shop's currency. So I'm going to choose the United States dollar as my shop's currency. Then you click on save and continue, and then you choose a name for your shop. So if you can't find a name, just read this phrase, don't sweat it. You can just draft a name now and change it later. We find sellers often draw inspiration from what they sell, their style, pretty much anything goes. And if you want more naming tips, you can just click on this link. So here I'm going to choose my niche's name as my shop's name. Then I'm going to shorten it to between 4 and 20 characters. Let's remove this one. Let's see what else we can remove. Let's see right there. You can still read printable like this without, so it's still long. Let's leave it like that. Let's remove these two characters, and then the name is available. Click on save and continue. Then you will proceed to stock in your shop, and here you add some photos and details about your item. Fill out what you can for now. You'll be able to edit this later. So here, before you go through adding the photos and details and that stuff, just click first on save and continue, and then they will show you the required fields to fill in order to proceed to the next step. So the first one is the photos, and in here you will need to upload at least one photo. Then you have the inventory, where you will need at least to give a price to your product. Then you have the listing details, where also you will need to answer or to fill you will need to fill all of these read fields, as you can see, description and those as well. Then you have the shipping, where you will need also to fill all of these read fields. So let's start from the beginning, which is the photos. And here for the photos, add as many as you can, so buyers can see every detail. And for photos, use up to 10 photos to show your item's most important qualities. And if you want some tips regarding how to shoot good photos, use natural light and no flash. Include a common object for scale. Show the item being held, worn, or used. Shoot against a clean, simple background. Add photos to your variations so buyers can see all their options. Then we have the video. So here, in order to bring your product to life, create a video with a 5 to 15 second. It could help you drive more sales. The video won't feature sound, so let your product do the talking. And for some quick tips, film wearable items on a model or show a functional item being used. Adjust your settings to record high resolution video. Aim for 1080 pixels or higher. Crop your video after you upload it to get the right dimensions. And if you want to learn how to make videos that sell, you can just click on this link. And also for the video, it's not like the photos. The photos are required, but the video is optional. If you have one, that's better. If you don't, there is no problem. Then we have listing details. So here you give your product a title, then you have about this listing, you have who made it, you have three options to choose from: I did, a member of my shop, another company or person. Let's go with I did. Then you have what is it, a finished product or a supply or tool to make things. Let's go with the finished product. And when did you make it? You have three categories to choose from: not yet made, recently, or vintage. Let's go with recently, and specifically between 2020 and 2023. Then we have the category of the product, so you can just type your product name and you choose one of these categories. Then here you will have some additional details to fill, like the primary color of your product. Then you have the secondary color, the occasion, so here you type to search for an occasion. There you have the holiday, so for example you choose the Eid. Then you have the renewal options. You can choose an automatic renewal or a manual renewal. You choose the one that fits you, and the difference between them is the automatic costs 20 cents each time and the manual is free, so let's choose the manual. Then we have the type of the product, if you have a physical product or a digital product. Let's leave it with physical product. Then in order to write a good description for your product, make sure to start with a brief description or with a brief overview that describes your item's finest features. Shoppers will only see the first few lines of your description at first, so make it count. Not sure what else to say? Shoppers also like hearing about your process and the story behind this item. Then we have the production partners. If you have any, you can add them in here. And you have some other three details to fill, which are optional: the section, tags, and materials. Then we have the inventory and pricing, where you type a price for your product, so make sure to choose a good and a fair price for you and for your clients. Then we have the shipping settings, so here make sure to fill all of these red fields: the original postal code, the processing time, the standard shipping everywhere else. Then last but not least, we have the returns and exchanges policy, so click on here to apply the 30 days policy. So that's it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video with your friends.